Are your dreams taking you into the future? Can you see your future because of your dream? Because that's why God gave you a dream, is to see your future and to get excited about it. Well, good morning from an overcast Mhlanga where I'm taking some time out. And I wanted to ask you, have you given up on your dream? Something that you've been pursuing for a long time. Something happened and your dream was snatched away. And how did that make you feel? Why are your dreams so important, you may ask? And once they're gone, can dreams be restored? Well, welcome to Timeout. My name is Jack Windt. And let me just answer that. Your dreams are important because they are uniquely given to you by God. No one else has them. And then secondly, to answer that question, yes, dreams can be restored or revived. That's the good news. Now they say that daydreaming is not good for us, but I beg to differ. I believe that some dreams start with daydreaming. However, daydreaming can't take us forward because it's static. For your dream to be realized, you need something to take you forward in life and give you forward momentum. You know, in the last 2 years, something significant has happened in our country and the world when it comes to our health. And I've always said that our health is one of our greatest assets and that we don't always appreciate it until it's gone. And maybe that's exactly what's happened. You know, this challenge of our health is like a sword over our head that has paralyzed people and has taken us from revival mode to survival mode. People are in survival mode because of this illness that they've experienced or the fear of this illness. And it's changed our behavior and our outlook. You know, the people in the past that were great thinkers and innovators and dreamers didn't just hang on for tomorrow. They weren't in survival mode. They were in revival mode. They looked into the future. They saw the next day and the next month and the next year. As a matter of fact, they saw right into the future. And I want to ask you this morning, are your dreams taking you into the future? Can you see your future because of your dream? Because that's why God gave you a dream, is to see your future and to get excited about it. Now you may ask, Jack, what are the disablers of my dream? What are the dream snatchers? The things that come and remove my dream from my life? And I want to just say something about that this morning. The first one is what I've just spoken about, would be fear. Fear paralyzes us. Fear comes into our lives and it disables us. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of tomorrow, fear of our health, fear of our finances, will we have enough? Fear about what other people will think about us. Fear is one of the dream snatchers. The second one would be hopelessness. You know, when I'm in a situation of hopelessness, it comes upon me and it paralyzes everything, including my dreams. I start waking up and I think, why should I bother? What's the use? What's the use of trying? Nothing is going to change. And hopelessness makes me want to not even step out of my home in the morning, get into my car, start to think about things because I feel hopeless about my life. I go right into survival mode. And of course, the third one that is a disabler in my life is a lack of faith. Unbelief, when it comes into my life, it's like a toxin that spreads into my thoughts, into my creativity, it spreads into my spirit. Unbelief, a lack of faith, is a disabler. I start to not believe anymore in myself. I stop believing in God, then I'm really in trouble. And I stop believing in other people. And then it's easy when I'm there to stop believing in my dream that God has given me. And you may say, Jack, well, what are the enablers of our dreams? If those are the disablers, what are the enablers? But before I say something about that, I just want to say something about imagination. Imagination is something tremendous God's given to everybody. We've all got imagination. I call it the gold dust of dreams when God gives us imagination. But you know, as great as imagination is, as much as it gives us options and many opportunities, imagination on its own cannot take us forward in our dreams. For us to have forward momentum, we need more than imagination. And so I want to mention 3 enablers this morning. The first one would be faith. We need faith in ourselves again. We need to restore faith in ourselves. We need to have faith in God, because without faith in God, we're going nowhere. And then we need to have faith in people again, because they are always part of our dreams. And then, of course, we need to have faith in the dream that God's given us. The second one would be hope. We need to restore hope into our lives again. And I like a scripture. It's a fantastic scripture. In Proverbs 13 verse 12 says, hope deferred makes the heart sick. Your heart and my heart are sick, become sick when we lose hope. Deferred means delay or removed. When our hope is removed, our heart becomes sick. But the second part of that scripture says, but a dream fulfilled is a tree of life. What a scripture. Hope deferred makes my heart sick, but a dream fulfilled is a tree of life. Your dream will give you a tree of life in your life. And everybody wants a tree of life. That's why God gave us dreams. And the third one, the third enabler in my life is creativity. God's given every single one of us creativity to do things. I like to think of creativity as something that gets me out of that groove, out of that ditch, something that says to me, think out of the box. When people are saying to you, it cannot be done, nobody's ever done that. Creativity kicks in and says, you can do it. It can make you think out of the box. God's made us to be creative people, and that's an enabler in our lives. Now you may ask, why are dreams so important? Dreams are important, as I said, because they are unique to you. Only you have those dreams. But there's another reason. You know, you need a dream in your life so that you can fulfill the destiny God's got for you. But you also need a dream for God, because God's given you a dream to fulfill His purposes. So dreams are important even for God. And of course, lastly, dreams are important. And this is exciting, because when I dream and you dream, we create a platform for other people to start believing that perhaps they can dream, and they build on our platform. And when they build on our platform, they create another platform for other people to dream. And so we perpetuate dreaming because of a decision we've made to start fulfilling our dream. So I want to say to you, don't lose your faith. Don't lose your hope. And don't lose your edge when it comes to creativity. Don't stop dreaming. God bless you. My name is Jack Windt, and you've been watching Timeout, and I'll catch you next week.
You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a soul.